Hey everybody, welcome back to episode number 3 on the Real Estate Agent Advantage of Daily Prospecting Challenge. Okay, so how did this week go? Week number 3 was terrible. All right, but it was also great, and stay tuned and I'll tell you exactly why. So first, let me say that I've had today, which is Friday, I had 0 leads, 0. Now, a little bit of a caveat, I had to interview some people for the show, for the Monday interviews on the channel. So I had to cut it a little bit short. I did an hour and 20 minutes of prospecting. I will do another 40 minutes to make sure that I round it up to the 2 hours. But in order to get this out at a reasonable time, I wanted to make this video, and I'll give you the stats as they are. 0 contacts today, 1 yesterday, which brings the total average, weekly average, to two contacts per day. So, I mean, listen, not every week is going to be stellar. It's going to be up, it's going to be down. The first 2 weeks averaged about 4. So for both weeks. So I think this is just an off week for whatever reason. And I was speaking to another realtor and during one of the interviews, and she was saying that this week was just off for her too. So maybe the moon and the stars are out of alignment. Who the hell knows? But I'm not going to let it get me down. It's frustrating when it happens. So what? You just keep on doing your thing. And I'll tell you why. So let's run through the numbers first, and then let's get to why. Total averages. So 2 hours a day, except for today. I have 40 minutes left, which I will get in there. Dials 196 per day average. Contacts 24.6 average. Leads 2. But still, 2 leads per day, that's 10 leads, and an extra 10 leads that go in the database. And messages dropped, again, I'm keeping track of that, 33 on average. So let's get back to that. Why am I keeping track of the messages? Because I was wondering if I would get any response from these messages that I'm dropping to leads that aren't there. While I'm calling and it gets a voicemail, I'll press a button to a pre-recorded message that I made and it drop it. Well, guess what happened? On Monday, I got a call from one of the people that I dropped a message to their answer machine, and she wanted to speak to me about listing their property. So that's great, right? Bit of a sticky situation, you know. In real estate, we always see people at their worst and at their best. It looks like these specific clients might be splitting up. So definitely a tricky situation. It's not a one and done kind of thing, but I did go and meet with them. So that I got one appointment from dropping messages. So there's a tip. It doesn't cost you anything. It's no more extra time than the 30 seconds it takes to set it up in the beginning and the half a second to click the drop message button. So definitely leave a message, I would say, because I got a call back and an appointment with that. The other thing is, from my first week of calling, so I'm on week 3 now, yesterday I got a text message from somebody that I spoke with saying that they're thinking of listing their property and they'd like me to come and interview for the job. Now I'm competing with 2 other agents, as is usual in my market, because we've got well over 60,000 realtors in the Toronto area. So you're pretty much competing for everything. But I did get a call where otherwise I wouldn't have gotten that call, because I made the introduction, I spoke to somebody, I made the connection, and I made a good enough impression that they called me because they wanted to see what I had to say and how I do things. So on week 3, I'm already getting some results. I'm getting some traction, even though this week was pretty crap in terms of results for prospects. It's still, you know, when you get that kind of feedback, you're getting some momentum, some action. You can see that things are starting to happen. So the real key is consistency. Don't let anything get in the way of your consistency. I don't care if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling bad, whatever, you had a, really bad conversation, somebody hung up on you. This happens not so often, but it does happen. On to the next one. You're one step closer to a yes, right? So the whole purpose for me doing this, aside from, this is great for my business, is to show you, if you're thinking about doing some sort of daily prospecting routine, 2 hours a day, 5 days a week will start to get you results, and it's starting to get me results in week 3. Now, it's up to me if I can perform well enough at the listing appointment to get the actual listings, but it's opportunities that I wouldn't have otherwise had. So Let me know how you guys are doing. If you're following along, if you're doing your own challenge, or if you're curious about, other things, other results, or objections that I'm facing, or what kind of situations I'm getting into on the phone. Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Every Friday, I'll give you guys an update. Sometimes I'll do a live dial session like I did last week. If you saw that one, let me know what you thought. If you want more of that, that way you get to see the scripts that I'm using, whatever objection handlers I have, and yeah, and the approach that I take. So that's it for the update for this week. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week. I'll let you go. I'll let you know how these appointments turn out and if they turn into any real business, because we'll be tracking and measuring every little step of the way. I mean, yes, I have other business on the go from other sources and other things, but specifically to this project, 2 hours a day of cold calling, prospecting, what kind of results can we expect? I'm going to lay it all out for you on the table. Thanks so much for watching. And hey, by the way, if you know of anybody that's thinking of moving to the Toronto area, give me a call. I'm happy to take care of them. Lorne Cooper, my information, you can just contact me here on my website. My number is 416-890-5775. If you'd like to talk about your business, see, maybe you want to take your business to the next level, or you're thinking of partnering up with somebody, or you're not quite sure what to do, give me a call. I'm always happy to chat. All right. See you guys later.